It's the Al Travis Show, and we've got her. Carolyn, Sheridan's Ag Health and Safety Alliance. I know what you're saying. Wait, you mean that gal that tries to get stuff out there and you interrupt her the whole time? Yeah, that gal. Carolyn Sheridan, how are you?
Yeah, that gal. I'm sick of for myself, like through the whole show, like, wait, stop. I'm good, Al. I'm in that Christmas mode of like, oh shoot, I gotta buy presents.
You don't sound as good as last week. And nowhere near as Marilyn Monroe kind of sexy vibe. You're over your cold?
I'm over my cold. It's just kind of hanging out there, but yeah, better. That it's hard for radio. What do you do, Al, when you're sick? Like when you sound like crap, you feel like crap.
This is knock on wood. I don't remember last time I took a sick day.
Oh, good.
But good. I think this is honest truth. So when I first met my wife 30-something years ago, school teacher, I was sick like every other day for like 2.5 years.
Yes,
like every germ known to man was walking in, and I'm like, what is going on? And then, boom, it just stopped. And
You've got all the antibodies roaming around your body. Because
I could go into the woods of Africa, get bit by tsetse flies, rabid bats, and everything, and I'd be like, not a problem. I just no.
So,
and I think a lot of it is I have allergies, so I'm almost always kind of stuffed up. So I don't think I breathe in a lot of stuff the rest of you are spewing out there.
Your nasal passages are blocked from me.
Yeah.
I guess.
So I don't breathe in that stuff. When COVID hit, I have no doubt I was in my house 3 times, right? Family members taking it.
Wow, good job.
Never more than my allergies racking up. So I think I'm a specimen.
We should have an Al Travis vaccine.
See, you know what? This is not so far off. There's one of those movies where like one of the monkeys got some disease and some guy didn't get sick, so then they made the anti-venom out of his blood. I would be willing to give that up for science.
Well, we should ask Mr. Binge, about that movie.
Oh, yeah.
He probably knows about that movie. We should get him on sometime.
I should see if he can do that. Yeah, Mr. Binge, he's not a big sci-fi guy, but it happens. It's real life. We went through COVID. We just needed the one guy who was, able to fight it off and then share his blood, and I would have done that.
That would have been you, Al. Okay. All right. Well, that's probably another $1 million idea. I don't have any idea. But, hey, we need to also say, I have to say, I'm bringing back the Christmas tree from last year. Because last year we put Al as the star on the top of this Christmas tree.
It is. It's my favorite Christmas tree moment.
I know. And then I actually am like kind of scattered amongst the presents in the stocking.
I didn't notice you're in there like 2-3 times and I'm only on the top of the tree.
But when you're a star, you only need to be there once.
Yeah. For folks who don't know what we're talking about, she puts a background on every time she comes on the show for Zoom, and she creates, I don't know if you got nothing but time in your hands, she created this wonderful Christmas festive look, and there I am at the top of the tree. Right. So you're sitting here thinking about Christmas already.
I am. Well,
is it Christmas Eve already? That's when I start. Christmas Eve.
No, but okay, this year we're having like all this snow. We're having like a normal Iowa and Minnesota Christmas. Mm-hmm. This is pretty normal, but we're complaining a lot. But you know what happens? It slows the gift getting to your location, especially if you live in the country. Yeah, like they say it. When it pops up, it says because of the weather and blah, 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 you may have some delay in getting your presents. So we need to be thinking now.
You got to get ahead. And I would throw this out here because I was stunned the other day. So my kid, I was at his house, right? And we ordered a thing. It was for a wedding or something. You got to order. You can drop it off at my kid's house up in the cities.
Yeah.
And so we ordered this gift. And it said it will be there by like 5 o'clock, same day.
Yeah.
And I go, ain't no way, no how that shows up the same day. It showed up an hour and a half later.
I know.
An hour and a half.
Yeah, my son lives in Minneapolis, and they got Amazon like same day or same hour delivery, I think. But, okay, we have a thing. If you live in the country and you got bad roads, we got a notification from FedEx that said, we're not coming down your lane. They didn't do they came.
But they do.
Well, that's happened before. No, they took it to Walgreens.
Oh,
like,
right,
okay.
Fair enough. Yeah, this thing with this same, which some guy named Bob at the Amazon warehouse must literally walk right over, grab item, get on his bike, and then pedal it over to my kid's house. I mean, I don't know how you get it there in an hour. That's crazy. I would use sending Christmas cards. You write a Christmas card at the end?
I do.
We did forever. We don't do it anymore. Here's the thing. So I would send a card from here to my mother's home 5 blocks away.
Yes, and?
Put the stamp on it. Put it in the mailbox. The postman picks it up, drives it to the postal center in Blue Earth. Blue Earth then sends it to Mankato. Mankato then goes through all of them, files them, said, oh, this needs to go to Blue Earth. They send it in the Blue Earth truck, pack it up the next morning, send it back to Blue Earth. Blue Earth people then get it, and then they say, oh, this goes to Al's mom's house on this street, put in a thing. It takes 3 to 5 days to go 5 blocks. And an Amazon can drop a gift off within the hour. We're doing something wrong.
And some people would say to you, Al, why don't you just walk it down to your mom? It's because we kind of like to get things in the mail. She wants to get it in the mail.
Well, there's that, and not necessarily having to see her all the time.
Oh, Jesus. Does she listen to your show?
I hope not, and if she did, she's not anymore. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, you put it, it's just an example. You send a Christmas card, you want Christmas cards to show up. You don't just drop them off. Yeah,
I know. Anyway, okay, so here's the other thing. That's why you have to plan. That's why you have to be thinking about it. Because sometimes it takes a bit to come up with the right Christmas gift idea for a farmer, or even the farmer.
You guys, backbone. You guys consider yourself the backbone of America, and all it is it's so much harder for us at Christmas because we're farmers. Why is it any harder for a farmer than it is a golfer?
Because what they want usually is something we can't afford or don't want to get for them. I can't buy you more land.
They're princesses.
I know I can't buy you a tractor. I can't buy. And they're like, well, I don't need anything. I've got everything. So occasionally we do need to try to find something that's unique or maybe that we think they need. So this year I'm thinking that maybe we just need to categorize. Pick a category. You know how
Bobcats.
Sometimes Bobcat. No, Bobcat.
That's what I wanted.
No.
Yeah, that's what I want. If I had a Bobcat, I'd be a happy man. My wife won't let me have one. I hate that.
Well, they're good for removing snow, and they're good for hauling all kinds of things.
And then you can if you get the right attachment, you can drill holes everywhere and just make holes and then stuff. I would do a lot with it.
And you can put there's these you can put have a cup holder in it and have your drink. You can have a cigar thing.
I'd have the windowed one with a little heat in there, and I'd be smoking cigars. I'd be doing. You know what? If the city of Blue Earth would give me one, I will do the entire city every time it snows.
Okay, I think that that is $1 million idea for Blue Earth, Minnesota anyway. But no, really, I think that I've heard that I think my kids are doing it. They're picking a category like hobby or I don't know. So this year, just think about a hobby, like not a hobby, but like a category. Is it our PP? PPE. I've taken to saying that word now.
You are not.
I am.
We're going to go to break because we're going to come up with ideas for farmers. They want their PP, which is personal protection equipment.
PPE.
And that's exactly what every farmer wants. Could you please get me an N95 mask? Well, we'll talk about it. No farmer wants. PP. Personal protective equipment. We'll talk about that coming up after this. What a great Christmas idea. That could go for everybody. I could see my kids getting protective masks for Christmas and look at me with a third eye. We'll be back after this with more. It's Carolyn, Sheridan's Ag, Health and Safety Alliance Christmas edition. Carolyn, Sheridan's Ag, Health and Safety Alliance. We're talking Christmas ideas for farmers. And the best one she's got is personal protection equipment.
Actually, I was gonna go back to that and say that's not what I would recommend. I don't think many people want safety equipment. Just let them buy it themselves. Buy it some other time. Don't give it as a gift.
That says more anniversary to me.
Or birthday.
That's much Christmas.
No, but I do think that there's some kind of cool things out there. I've moved past the PPE and moved down into something else. There's some pretty cool cold weather gear out there, and I'm not sure that there is.
We ordered some. Well, I think we ordered some. So I was out snow blowing, and I know I'm an old man, and I get this, but I've owned a union suit, long john underwear from top to bottom, one piece.
Oh, you mean with the button up like that?
With the button and the flap, yeah. And I've owned this for 20 years. As soon as it goes on, because it is a lifesaver. So I convinced my wife to get those for the entire family in their stockings.
Oh,
isn't that a great idea?
Yet? Are you
No,
spoiling?
maybe they do. Well,
Al is constantly getting himself in trouble by spewing out things on the radio that he shouldn't do.
The color will be a surprise. Evidently, gray is not the only color anymore.
Okay. No, they have really fun ones. Lots of fun. So that would be one. But no, I love the new vests that it's like a battery pack. You put it, it's rechargeable. It keeps you warm. And you just put this battery pack. And then they have gloves that have battery packs. They
Oh,
have pockets,
socks.
sole, all the things. So just think about, okay, is my farmer actually going to be outside where it's going to be cold? And let's try to
And is
keep
he
him
going to sit in a
warm.
lawn chair? My wife
Yeah.
got me a folding lawn chair. You talk about battery pack that had a seat warmer. When I go to the garage
No.
now, I sit out there and it's got a battery and you turn on the heat. And it's like,
Wow.
this is
Yeah,
living high in the hog. Yeah.
there's no reason for anybody to be cold anymore. But just think, yeah, I know, but those are some good ones. And then I also actually came across this all-weather generator that I'm loving because we're sometimes out in places and you need to charge things up. It's
Mhm.
solar powered, and
Ooh,
I'm gonna say, can I say a name brand? Is that
I don't
allowed?
care. They can sponsor it
Oh,
if they want. Go ahead.
yeah, Tractor
DeWalt.
Supply.
Oh,
No,
Tractor Supply. That's cool.
I had one like for like you have them in Minnesota, right? Tractor
Oh, yeah.
Supply.
Good
Yeah, they
place.
were like $129. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. I just saw it today. I'm like, you know what? I like that all-weather generator because sometimes we get places we need to plug
Are
stuff
we
in.
just sharing? I'm going to a wedding in a couple of weeks.
You're gonna
And I
take an
know this.
all-weather generator?
No, that would have been good. But the guy has a cabin and a little place, his smoking room at the cabin. He likes to have a cigar once in a while.
Right,
But
right.
he's getting married, and the new wife, not thrilled with the smoke smell. I went to, let's do this, Home Depot, as long as we're sharing, fine place. And I bought what is it, a HD 360 smoke eater by Winix. And basically it
For all the
recycles the air and
smokers.
takes all the smoke out. What is a good gift? What's wrong?
It is. It is a good gift. I love it.
Wow, I
It's a
didn't
good
laugh at your
idea.
gift.
No, you did not.
Stupid
You were very
charger. I didn't
supportive.
laugh. I pretended it was good.
Right. No, I think it's good. But anyway, so well and we do have our farm tools, the farm shop and all that stuff. So maybe think about there are some safety things you could get, like an anti-slip mat or some extension cord reels, durable flashlights. There's stuff like that.
Just look at the
So
Carhartt
maybe,
stuff. Look at the Carhartt stuff. I'll tell you what was
yeah.
amazing to me is how crappy their Carhartt jackets get after a while, get greased up or whatever. I've had mine for forever. It is the greatest brand ever, but I'm a radio guy. You go to a farm and you're going to see the guy's got like no elbow anymore. It's all just chewed
I
out.
know.
I'm like, what, a rat eat it? What happened? Get a new Carhartt. Go look at your farmer's stuff and say he needs gloves or he needs that new
He's
jacket because he's got that elbow out.
he's looking a little trashy when he goes to town.
Well, it can't keep you warm if the elbow's gone. I mean, get him a new stuff. That'd be
I
good.
know. I'm going to say that I'm going to go back to the movie for just movies for just a minute. There's the movie, the Working Man, Jason
Yes.
Statham. Okay, the thing that bothered me the most about that movie was how new and perfect his car coat looked. I'm like, no, not even believable here. So yeah,
But
you're
you ever
right.
watch Yellowstone? That movie? Every
Yeah,
cowboy there, their hats are brand new, their jackets are brand. Like,
everything.
wait a minute, you're a
I hope
rant.
somebody's
Yeah,
listening.
yeah.
We need to have the worn out stuff. And if you really don't like that new, like how it's not really easy. They have like the new kind of Carhartt and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's the worn look. It's more the softer feel. Anyway,
yeah.
so and then we do have even under the tree. I mean, Al, you should be able to see under the tree, like
I
in my
see all those
background.
gifts.
We added it, but there were some Ziploc bags. So we could get
Oh,
somebody a really nice first aid kit. We could. That was one of our $1 million ideas throughout this year, was to have some little logoed up Gear Up for Ag
yeah.
Ziploc bags.
I will
Yeah.
show you a first aid kit I got for a gift from OSHA
It's at
and
three hundred
ANSI.
and twenty 326 pieces. Al is holding up this first
It
aid
can
kit.
help
Yeah.
100 people, it says here. 100. I
No,
can
this
get in
is it.
100 accidents, or 100 people can stop at the studio and have an accident the same day, and I'm
Right.
covered. What a great gift.
It is. And Al's is still in the plastic. I gave it to him a long, long time ago. He's
I've asked
clearly
my family to bury me with it.
oh, very
Still in the shrink wrap
well, let's
for
hope that they
100
didn't
people.
have to use it
That
before
I
they
dive
buried
some
you.
other way.
Yeah, if they're sure you're not going to make it, don't crack open the first aid kit. That is, Al. I don't know. There's a couple things you and I have said on this show today that really probably aren't appropriate. That was
What?
one. If you,
That I didn't. Yeah, that you don't want me to die, but they could fix it with the first aid kit. Yeah, that hurt a little bit. I'm
no,
going to be honest.
I actually said if they don't think you're going to make it, don't crack open the first aid kit.
Save the Band-Aids. All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
All right,
there you go.
and obviously these farmers have hobbies. Some like coffee.
Yes.
They drink a lot of coffee. Here's the
Coffee.
thing: my church group gal, they're selling coffee beans of different flavors
Yes.
for a fundraiser. What a great gift for your farmer buddy who,
Right,
likes
let's
coffee.
shop. let's think about shopping local. Absolutely. There's a lot of people that have great gift ideas. And who doesn't love some good sweets, some good chocolates, some good booze? Think about the fun stuff. We don't always have to be practical. And you've got farmer wives, farmer women out there doing hard work too. They want a getaway. Give them a getaway.
I heard that the news thing is not buying stuff, like say farmers got what they want. It's buying events, buying
experiences.
Experiences. Yep. That makes a lot of sense.
It really does. It really
does. It make sense then for your kids, if they really want to do it right, give mom and dad each a different experience so we can have a lot of fun? I'm asking for a friend. Yeah, I'm asking for a friend.
I want to go there. I want to go there for the weekend. Yeah, no, yeah. I think anything that would be more fun related and find a time that works for them, or maybe kind of something unique or different.
We need to start thinking about it now.
We do.
Because with these roads, we can't get all this dropped off right away. It's going to be the 12th already. I mean, that's 12 days till Christmas, people.
Back to the shop local. If you just shop local, then you can just drive there and get it yourself.
Love that idea.
Love it. All right.
Go to your local car hard place. What?
Al, what do you want for Christmas?
An experience. I don't have any idea. I got nothing. We'll talk about it next week. Thanks, Carolyn. Appreciate you being on the show. Carolyn, Sheridan's Ag Health and Safety Alliance. Go to aghealthandsafety.com.